Okay, my bad, John. I'm back with a part 2. My shit had stopped recording, bro. I heard something go doo doo doo. I was like, damn, it stopped recording. But we good. We ain't losing no footage. Like I was saying though, you know, to the part 2 of this shit. I hate I even gotta do this, bro. Part 2. That's ugly. But I'm gonna premiere both of these. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna premiere both of these hoes live, so niggas can just see that shit like a TV show or some shit. I don't know. But yeah, you know, this individual, you know, getting mad and shit, you know, trying to say that I was trying to rush my way out there when that was never the case, when I've been telling you I was trying to take my time with you. And on top of that, you over here gaslighting me, talking about, well, that's not even really what you said to me, talking about, well, maybe it's karma that you lied to me, that's why you're having that dream. So you mean to tell me my karma is to get cheated on, nigga? I mean, don't get me wrong, like, karma is karma, but at the end of the day, though, I'm like, nigga, are you basically telling me, like, hey, that's your karma for lying to me? So you're telling me, like, if you was to cheat on me for real, there was no problem with you doing it. That's what the fuck you're saying. That's what made this situation even worse. But then, in this, I'm gonna play the rest of this shit, right?
Should have never lied with me. So, are demons good with me? Demons, I have my own demons. My demons are good for me. I'm not good with everybody else's demons. I'm not good with people demons who are in need of power. I don't like demons who abuse their power. There are demons that that reside within myself that I get along with, and they don't seek power. I know how to they don't seek power because I have learned how to master self. That means both sides.
See, this is why I say don't take what everybody say on the internet, bro. This is why I say don't take what everybody say on the internet. One thing y'all would never hear me say is I have mastered self, nigga. I have not mastered self, nigga. I probably won't master self until I'm like 50 years old, nigga. Somewhere in Tibet, meditating with monks on the fucking mountain, nigga. But I have not mastered self yet. I hate when people try to act like they mastered themselves. Nobody has mastered themselves truly, gang. I'm just keeping it $150. We all got, if you mastered yourself, trust me, baby, that our relationship would have went completely different. If I mastered myself, our relationship would have went completely different. We both didn't master ourselves, bro. Keeping it $150, gang. Like, this is what I mean by, like, this is, now y'all see why in the beginning of the first part of the video, nigga, I showed the definition of narcissist. This is narcissism at its finest, where a motherfucker tries to make themselves seem like they're more than you, which is what she said in that previous video before this one, but I didn't play it all the way. But if you watch that whole video, she says that, talking about, oh yeah, you know, knowing that, she was saying, like, you know, she said somewhere, like, along the lines where, like, you know, he got this somewhere, I'm like, I think I got it or know it all or whatever or some shit like that. I don't know. And then she turned around and said something about, you know, when that wasn't the case, I was actually, you know, he's not on par with me. I'm above him. Like, what the fuck? How are you above me, bro? Did you not forget the situation you just came out of, bro? Like, you're not above me. And I'm not above nobody else. And that's one thing you will never hear me preach on my motherfucking channel, is act as if I'm better than somebody else, bro. I'm no better than the rest of you niggas. And you niggas no better than the rest of me. That nigga that got $10 million in his bank account, no better than the rest of us, nigga. And we're no better than the rest. We're no better than him, nigga. $150, nigga. This is why I say do y'all own research, y'all. But this type of shit, you can't even do your own research on. I gotta come give you some shit, and then I gotta, you feel me, play shit like this just so you can hear the other side, bro. Because I don't want shit to be just me talking and y'all not hearing the shit that, this is the shit that I was dealing with when I was there.
Demons and my angels. But there's people around here who have not mastered their angels and their demons, and they're sitting here being narcissistic and playing victim, pretending that they can do no wrong. And then when they try to sit there and tell everybody they're wrong, they tell half-truths or an omission. A mission is a hidden truth. A mission is a truth. It's a hidden lie. So when you tell an omission, it's like a mixture of truth and a mixture of a lie. That's an omission. And that's what
And you know what? Please tell me, what omissions have I spoken on my channel? I just want to know that. If anybody out there, like, and not even just her, if anybody out there can name one omission that I've spoken on my channel, please go ahead. Drop it below in the comments, nigga.
Folks are going around telling omissions on me, and they are slandering my name to make themselves feel better because I rejected them because of their demons that they had. The demons that they had, they didn't have them under.
Rejected me. Like, this is what I'm talking about. Listen to this shit. Listen to the narcissistic behavior, the need of self-importance. Remember, y'all, let's bring it back up, y'all. Let's bring it back up. Let's go back to narcissists. A narcissist is characterized by extreme sense of self-importance, a need for admiration from others, which is what's going on right now, and a lack of empathy, bro. Where's the fucking empathy in this shit? At least I still got some fucking empathy for this shit in some way, shape, or form, bro. That's crazy.
He literally was smoking. He smoked throughout the night. I mean, middle of the night, you're getting up, you're smoking. You
goddamn right. I'm rolling me one, nigga. That's how like you mad because that's another thing. That's why I say it all the time. If you can't love me for who I am, the door's there. If you can't love me for how I come, then go ahead and run. You feel me? Plain blank period. Because I'ma love you for how you come and for how you feel me? Like what? Like, you hear this shit? This is like personal shit at this point. You feel me? Real personal shit towards me. It's almost like a sense of personal hatred towards me, and I don't know what the fuck I did. You feel me? Like, I don't, like, on the grand scheme of things, though, like, I don't know where this is coming from. Like, that type of energy. Like, the other shit I can kind of, relate with. Some shit I can agree with. But, like, shit like this, I'm just like, weird.
You're lying to me, telling me that you're not smoking blacks, and then when you come back, I smell black on your nose. Then you're beating your meat. You can't control your sacral energy. I heard you.
There's that cap again. The only time my meat was getting beat was by you, baby girl. Keeping it $150. And that's another thing I could commend her for, nigga. When I was there, nigga, I ain't gonna lie, nigga. I was solid for that month, nigga. The only time my semen retention was getting broken was when me and her was having sex. That's the only time my semen retention was getting broken. This is the delusion that I'm talking about. This delusion that's why I left her right there, because we got to an argument about that shit. She thought I was beating my meat in the bathroom. Nigga, I took a shit. And then after I got done taking a shit, nigga, I had to wash my face, nigga, because my face started breaking out. I noticed my shit was breaking out, because, you know, when I be working jobs shit and I start sweating, when I sweat, nigga, immediately, like, I start breaking out. You feel me? I start breaking out. And that goes for the shit that I eat, too, though. You feel me? Because I ain't gonna cap to y'all, nigga. See, that's another thing, too, she tried to portray, like, I'm just this all-out vegan eating healthy ass nigga, which I'm trying to get there, but that's not what I promote on my channel, though. I never be on here and be like, oh yeah, you know, always eat healthy and this, that, and the third. Now, don't get me wrong, y'all be seeing me on this bitch. Y'all catch me eating apples, drinking tea, you feel me? You know, salad, whatever the case may be, bro. Grapes, nigga. But at the same time, though, I'm not on here and be like, oh, if a nigga ain't eating grapes, you feel me? Your shit gonna be, you feel me? If a nigga ain't doing this, so da, you feel me? Like, nah, bro, I just be on here doing what I do, nigga. I ain't never been on this bitch over here belittling niggas for how they eat. We all eat fucked up. Nigga, we all eat fucked up. Me and you was smashing Chipotle burritos together. Don't play with me like that. Don't play with me like that. You want to talk about you questioning shit because you talking about this person talking about they eat healthy, and then when they get here and they not eating healthy, I'm questioning shit. What the fuck? Like, bro, you know I don't, bro, before I even came out there, when we was talking on the phone, bro, I'm telling this girl, hey, she like, what you eat today? I'm like, shit, I made some good ass shrimp fried rice, motherfucker, with some egg rolls. Like, she knows that. I made some dirty rice with some cornbread. Like, she knows that. Be for real with yourself. That's why I said this is Now that I'm looking at it after all this and, you know, having a deep introspect on this shit for the past like month or two since I spoke to her recently to try to squash it, which was last week. But like all in all though, like since last being with her physically, bro, and having spiritual introspective on all this shit, nigga, I'm really like, this is personal hate, and I don't know where this is coming from. The delusion, the lies, and the hatred. Crazy,
You
bro.
beating your meat. You got offended because I called you out on that. And that's one thing that demons or narcissistic or victim mindset people do. Instead of admitting that they're wrong, they will sit.
Why the fuck would I admit to something that I never did? So you can keep taking power of me? You talking about your demons in control because they don't need no power? Yes, the fuck they do. That's all you were doing while I was there. So let me finish this and close this shit out. You feel me? So I got the messages right here. Before I came out here to meet this girl, right? Give me a second. Let me make sure I got it in here. What account did I send it to? Did I send it to this account? Let me check. Let me make sure. Did I send it to this account? What the hell? Hold on, y'all. I just sent myself them photos, gang. I don't know what account I sent it to, though. Oh, damn, I don't think them hoes. Gang. Them hoes ain't never seen. Them hoes cute. I hate when this iPhone do that shit. I mean, not iPhone, this Android. Hold on, y'all. I'm finna send it to myself real quick, right? I'm finna send it to myself real quick. And to anybody that think this shit live, it is not live. This is a premiere. This is a pre-recorded video that's being premiered live. You feel me? That's being premiered live. So if niggas is commenting or anything, I can't see the shit, gang. Because this is pre-recorded. This is past OJ talking to the future y'all. But in present time, though, because it's a live video. All right, let me see if this shit's sent. That's crazy, gang. Them hoes, and my eye itch. Them hoes are cute to themselves. I mean, shit, if they don't want to send, I'll just send them to myself. I know how to, like... Well, no, I gotta email them bitches to myself. Because, I mean, I probably could do it on my iPhone. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Bear with me. Cause we finna solidify this shit in stone tonight, as we speak, man. We finna solidify this shit here tonight. Attach. My bad, y'all. Damn, I hate that shit didn't send at first. I don't know why I didn't send, bro. Okay, there we go. I sent it to myself. Okay, so look. Alright, y'all, hold on. I got the screenshots right here for days, nigga. I want to get to the first message. Where's the first one? Okay, here it is right here, right? This was literally, I got the receipts for this shit, right? Y'all see the date, January 11th. I really don't give a fuck about that number because she don't use it no more. But this was a number she takes because I had her blocked. I didn't, you feel me? After that, she had lashed out on me and shit because she didn't even let me finish what I was about to say. She thought I was just being on some bullshit when I was really being on some agreeable shit where I was trying to tell her like, yo, I know what you've been through and I want to take things slow. I don't want to, you feel me? I don't want to visit you if you feeling like this, or even come stay with you if you feeling like this. You feel me? She said, bae, I was ODing. Look, I keep feeling like this was January 11th, right? Now look, I went out there January 18th. I have this receipts. This is the Southwest airline ticket. Look at this shit. You feel me? That shit costed $500 fucking dollars, nigga, to get the fuck out there, nigga. Are you fucking out of your mind, nigga? So look, 1/18/2025. Now look, days before this, bae, I was ODing. Look, I keep feeling like I'm going to be taken advantage of, and I completely get that. And that shit roots from me being sexually assaulted. I completely understand that. I'm not making excuses. I really have trust issues, and it seems to really cause problems for me in life. I understand you, baby, but don't let that fuck up me and you. You feel me? Don't let that fuck up me and you. I'm sorry. I do want you to come and visit me. I got upset because I felt like you was just saying anything, and I got offended because I felt like you didn't like what I said. I'm looking for something to go wrong. You feel me? She said, I got upset because I felt like you was just saying anything. And I got offended because I felt like you didn't like what I said. And I am looking for something to go wrong. But fuck, I want to trust and just be open-minded. Hold on. Here we go. And just be open-minded. I didn't mean to disregard your feelings or hurt you. What you and it's like when I got out there physically, that shit went out the window. She disregarded my feelings to the max when I was out there, bro. Women don't respect you, bro, when you're not at your highest degree as a man. And the reason why I say that is because when I went out there with this woman, bro, I had just lost my, like, she was talking to me, like, when I had my apartment and shit, and I was doing my thing, she was talking to me, you know, and eventually, like I said, my granny got sick, and then I couldn't even visit her, bro. And then she ended up passing. Then literally right after my granny passed, I lost my apartment. So then I ended up coming back to my Dukes. You feel me? Because my Dukes was like, you know, I know that it's hard out here. You feel me? You know, she's like, you had your shit for like a year and a half. It's not like you was just fucking around. I get what happened. Because, you know, my roommate was fucking with some female that was on drugs and shit. Lost his job or whatever the case may be. And then just ditched me. And then thank God, because look, literally I was going to go. She keeps saying that I wasn't going to visit her. Talking about, I kept telling her to come visit me. I was going to visit you, bro. This was September 14th, 2024. I had a ticket set up. I was supposed to go out there on the 14th of September and come back on the September 18th of 2024. But you clearly see this reservation has been canceled because I had got fired from my job over some fuck shit. All because I was telling the nigga to take care of his hygiene. And the nigga kept coming into work musty. Breath is hot. Not washing his hands in the bath after coming to the bathroom and shit. And then you touching people's food and shit. But they wanted to fire me for that. You see what I'm saying? And then she got fired from her job. We both were literally like parallel entities. That's why I still love this girl, because I know for a fact, nigga, we're parallel entities. Whether she wants to deny that or not. Nigga, she was working at a wing place just like me, nigga. I was working at Wingstop, lost my shit, then lost my crib, nigga. I had a vacation set up. I had vacation time from my job at Wingstop, nigga. That's crazy. But I had vacation time. I literally had them 4 days set up to go see her, bro. I had 4 days set up. I had to cancel it. So don't ever try to say that I was trying to force myself to get out there when I was literally trying to come visit you. You know why I couldn't come fucking visit you, bro. Keep it $150. Stop lying to people. Stop that shit. Please don't be that person. Please don't be that person. Because I don't want to have to, you feel me? I don't want to go against this individual, bro. I'm tired of going against my woman, nigga. We need to be going against everything else that's against us. I'm not finna keep going against you. But yeah, I had that shit set up. Can y'all see this shit? Yeah, I had this shit set up September 14th, clear as day, nigga. I was gonna get out there, touchdown at. I was literally gonna touch down at 7. I don't even know how the fuck I was gonna get out there that fast. 7. Oh yeah, cause the time zone. Yeah, I was gonna leave at 7:15 in Austin time. And then make it out there at like 9 o'clock, 9:35, but it was 7:40 in Phoenix time, because you know they 2 hours behind. And then I was gonna come back out here, you know, that's the round trip shit. You feel me? So then, you know, yeah, please don't do that, bro. I lost my crib, I lost my granny, nigga. You feel me? I lost me, nigga. And then I'm arguing with you and shit. You kind of making it worse. That's why I kept blocking your ass, because I was going through so much shit, and you didn't even want to fucking acknowledge that. It was just all about you. That's why I got tired of dealing with your ass. You want to say you rejected me? I rejected you and left, nigga. That's what I did. Now back to this. She said, I need lots of reinsurance, man. And I know that's a lot for most people, which I am willing to give. I'm willing to give you that all day. I be needing reinsurance too, baby. I'm human just like you. I just have to meet you to get out of my head. So when you said you wasn't coming, I got mad as fuck. Babe, I'm not playing with you, blah, blah, blah. And I said, I don't know. We've been through this how many times? This is before we met physically. You already hear the exhaustion in my spirit, nigga. I said, I don't know. We've been through this how many times? When you do this, it really hurts. And she said, I'm not trying to hurt you. And I'm like, hold on. I was like, I genuinely was trying to be calm and express everything and also clarify stuff. And then when I said I wasn't going to visit until you feel comfortable, you didn't let me finish texting and flipped out. You kept trying to say I was rushing to get to you when that was never the case. You're flipping the shit. This is you here, Miss Inasia Coleman. Remember your reflection. Remember where you came from and know where you going. And I'm not doing this shit just to get on her head or make myself feel better or anything. I'm telling her this shit so she can look at this shit and be like, damn, you know what? That nigga is right on. He right on my end of the shit. You feel me? And I'm willing. You feel me? I'm already taking that willing, nigga, to be like, yeah, there was some shit I was wrong with when it came to me and her. But I need you to recognize you too. And when you recognize you, then we can both go together. I'm like, okay, I'm not alone in this shit. You feel me? You a little fucked up. I'm a little fucked up. But when you deny that you're fucked up, nigga, then that goes to show me right there I don't need to be dealing with you, because you just gonna keep doing shit in delusion, and you're not gonna give a fuck how that affects anybody around you. I dealt with that with my last female before you, and you think I want to go through that fucking shit again, bitch? Woo! I didn't even mean to let that shit roll off my motherfucking tongue, but I had to. You think I want to go through that same shit again, dealing with a motherfucker that's so caught up in a delusion they don't give a fuck if it affects them or their own motherfucking children, nigga? I was taking care of babies before I met you. I had a woman with 2 kids. Do you know how mature I had to be in that fucking situation for her and them 2 kids, nigga? I am well equipped to be a father and ready to be a father, and I'm so excited to be a father, nigga, because my child gonna get the best of me, nigga. I am ready. I am ready, nigga. And not just my child, every child out here on the planet, nigga. Fuck. Do you know how mature I had to be to take care of a woman and her 2 kids, nigga? Do you know the shit I had to go through? I can't just sleep whenever the fuck I want to, nigga. I got kids I gotta watch. If you, to any real parent that knows, you can't just, when you have a kid, ain't no more just sleeping when you want to, nigga. Hell nah. You sleep if you want to. You sleep if you goddamn want to, while your child will fuck around and take a fork and put that bitch in the motherfucking plug socket, nigga, playing around. Cause they don't know the world like that. You can't just sleep, nigga. You can't just do what you want to do, nigga. You gotta focus on them babies until the end of the day when they sleep at nighttime. Then you can do what you want to do, or you go drop them off at grandma's or granny's, and then you and your partner can do what y'all want to do. You can sleep whenever you want to sleep. Go get a movie. Go here and do this, do that, and relax. I'm so glad I dated a woman with 2 kids. Much thanks, much spiritual thanks to my ex before this woman right here. Much spiritual thanks, because I'm so glad I dated a woman with kids, bro, because it prepares your boy. But she was like, I was like, yeah, like genuinely, I was trying to express stuff, be calm, clarify stuff. And then when I said I wasn't going to visit until you feel comfortable, you didn't let me finish texting and flipped out. I'm scared of that type of shit. I'm being vulnerable with her right here and expressing my insecurities with her right here. And she wondered why I closed the fuck up on her when I got there. And she started displaying all the shit she was displaying. And she said, I guess it's my defense mechanism. You guess or do you know? And you want to talk about you mastered self, but you don't know what's going on with yourself. But I'm not going to give up trying to heal this shit. You see what I'm saying? Nobody healed, bro. We're all still healing. So stop trying to make yourself like you just did. You keep saying you're not perfect. Anybody that has to keep telling you that, bro, you need to watch them. I don't get on this motherfucker and be like, oh yeah, remember y'all, I ain't perfect. I don't have to say that shit. Niggas clearly see I ain't perfect, nigga. Niggas clearly see what the fuck I do, what I go through, my mistakes, fuck ups, all that shit. And then I told her right after this, I said, I'd rather we just take time. Remember y'all, this is days. This is January 11th. I went out there January 18th. That was literally the next Saturday after that. But I told her, I said, I'd rather we just take time with each other at this point. I don't want to keep triggering you. You feel me? I'm telling her this because, like, I love the girl. But I'm like, damn, if I can't tell you how I feel or, like, what's going on without you attacking me, nigga. You feel me? I'd rather we just take time. And she said, I'm just scared. It's fear. I completely, like, I get that. Hold on, let me see. Where and then I said, but she said, I'm just scared, it's fear. And I said, but I'll block you, though, on my other phone. And then she said, I'm sorry, I had an attitude. Like, what is it? Did you have an attitude? Was it the fear? Was it defense mechanism? What is it? At least I can tell you directly what the fuck my shit be coming from. Like, for real. You want to know why I was emotionally stable while I was there with you, nigga? Because all the shit that I had lost before I got to you. It's like I lost shit when I started talking to you, bro. And it's weird to me. But you know what? I can't even be mad about that. You feel me? And I said, but we gonna really... And then she said, baby, I'm sorry I had an attitude. And I said, but look, I said, we gonna really have to sit, take our time. I can't keep making you feel scared or upsetting you, babe. That's unhealthy. I told her that. That's unhealthy. I know what I'm doing. I know where shit is going. But me being lovey-dovey and trying to see shit through the benefit of the doubt, I'm just like, you know what? You feel me? Keep moving forward with shit and kept moving fast with her ass and look where it got me. But I told her, but we gonna really have to sit and take our time. I can't keep making you feel scared or upsetting you, babe. That's unhealthy. You don't want to talk about this side of me, though. You want to talk about all that? See, watch the motherfuckers that always speak on your failures, but never speak on your successes, nigga. Watch them motherfuckers, because them really be genuine haters. And I still love her, even though she a hater. And she said, it's not you, it's me. Oh, here we go with the typical cliche white girl movie shit. It's not you, it's me. Sorry. That messed up part, that's the messed up part about the shit. I'm messed up, Orland, and I get that. I messed up too, baby. Now let's fix each other. We can either sit and cry about this shit, or we can get to it. For real. And then she was like, hear me out. Oh, hold on. Ooh, my right ear ringing. Ooh, my right ear ringing. My right ear ringing. This is one of them ones. And then she said, babe, if I'm blocked, can you unlock me? I mean, can you unblock me? I admit it. I did not listen. It's not that I can't listen. It's wait. I think we read that one already. Yeah, no. We read that one. So I was ODing. Yup. And then here we go. And then she's like, babe, if I'm blocking you, unblock me. I did, and I think I unblocked her right after that. But this was January 13th. Right here. This was 5. You can't see it, the date, but I looked at it. This was January 13th. 5 days. The first one was January 11th. So these are two different scenarios. Well, not really, because we made up after this. So yeah, my phone was like fucking up. So she thought she was still blocked, but she wasn't. But this was January 11th. 1/11 on Saturday, nigga. 7/11. My bad. Sunday is a 7th day. Let me take it back. But 1/11. And then this is on the 13th. Babe, if I'm blocked, can you unblock me? I admit it. I did not listen. It's not that I can't listen, because I can. I was hurt as fuck when you said you didn't want to be with me anymore and that you didn't want to come, because I know I had messed up. I need to be here. I need you. She meant to put a you right here. I need you to be here with me. This is her, bro. This is not me. This is her. And I'm just listening to it. I'm like, I really should have denied this shit. I wanted to. In my soul at this time, I wanted to say nah. But then, like I said, me being lovey, I still said, fuck it. I'm going to go through with this shit. But she said, because she was like, I know I had messed up. I need you to be here with me. And I mean it, baby. Like, I'm not going to give up, because I know that our connection was like no other. And we care for each other for real, for real. Just talk to me and let me express Just talk to me and let me right my wrongs and express that I know where I messed up at, and I'm willing to listen to you, babe, because that's the least you deserve. Who wants a woman? Here we go. Oh wait, here we go. Who wants a woman who can't listen? You goddamn fucking right, because you definitely didn't listen since after this. I know I wouldn't want that in a man. You damn right, because when that energy returned right back onto you when I was there, and it was times I couldn't fucking listen, because I do have a hard head. I can be honest about that. When it's times I didn't want to fucking listen, you see how that feel. So I totally agree, baby. I was not giving you the respect you deserve, which you still never gave me after I got there. And then she talking about I suck, bro. I know. And then here go the self-pity shit to try to get you to give him that. Like, that's look at that shit right there. So that was before I came out there to her, bro. That was before I came out there to her. You feel me? Came out there, we did all that. I'm paying money. I'm paying your bills, nigga. Basically, whether you the only thing you probably paid, bro, was the fucking electric and the fucking internet bill, if I'm correct. But that roof over our head, that whole month, nigga, money out my pocket. And the only reason you got the rest of that rent waived for that month, luckily, nigga, was because, nigga, I paid $300 to get the rest of that shit waived. And the only other help outside of that was the church, nigga, that me and you went to. The church, nigga. Me and the church blessed you, nigga. And you be so quick to talk about them white folks and the church and shit like that, but let alone you got a church blessing you, nigga. Me in the church. Two of the most demonic motherfucking things to you. Somehow I'm demonic and then the church. But yet, me and the church joined forces to make sure that roof stayed over your head. Now, after I left, whatever you did was what you did. And you wonder why I felt the way I felt being there with you. I'm like, bro, why the fuck would I want to keep being here with you, keep getting kicked out and shit, and I'm over here paying for you just usurping me, bro. That's all you're doing. You're just usurping me. And two, she sent this shit. When she said she wanted me to be here, this is gaslighting at its finest, right? When she sent this shit because right after she lost her job. I didn't know she lost her job because look, she was like she wanted to get on the phone and shit right here or whatever. This shit right here. And I was like, you know, your phone, you on your iPhone, ain't it, whatever. But when we talked, after that shit right there, and we talked, she told me she lost her job. And I thought in my head, I was like, that's why the fuck you texted me. You lost your shit getting hard, and you trying to come to me for help because you know I'ma help. You like, oh yeah, I know this, he a dumbass nigga. He just gonna help because he a dumbass. You think I'm a dumbass, and you think I'm helping just because I'm a dumbass. No, I'm helping you because I know what the fuck it's like to be in that situation because I was just in that situation right before I got to you. Last but not least, right? This is after I left, right? Hold on. Oh, I did not mean to pull up the reptilian photo. My bad, y'all. Let me pull up the other photos, right? I got some more messages, right? Nope. Hold on, y'all. Bear with me. Screenshot. Nope. Nope. It was before that one. Nope, it was before that one. Hold on, y'all. I still got this shit too. And on top of that, hold on, before I do that too, right? So look, here we go right here, right? Oops. I said, this is when she kicked me out the night. She tried to say I was beating my meat and shit, lying like a motherfucker. And then she talking about I got offended because she was telling the truth. No, I got mad as fuck because you was trying to make me admit to a lie that you made up. You tried to lie and said that I was doing some shit that I never did. And if I would admit to that, that's just only furthering fueling your delusion of things that don't exist, that never happened, bro. Not once have I touched my dick. when I was in that bathroom that night. Or since I've been there, the only time my dick got touched was by you. And the fact that you tried to say that I got offended over some shit that never happened that is crazy. And I'm so glad I didn't admit to that shit. Because if I'd have admitted to that shit, and I'm not saying admit as in like I actually did it. No, I never did that shit. But if I'd have admitted to basically a lie that she made up, it was just going to fuel her delusion of things that's not real in her head, going on in her head. I'm not finna make you more crazy than what you are now. So yeah, that's why I left. And I said, hey, I'm headed back to Texas today. I'm at the airport now, but I don't know if you ever got my message from the Android. Because I tried to make shit up with her that night. She wanted me to come to her motherfucking door and apologize to her. Like, why the because she said that shit. I don't even think it was in this message. I think it was on my other phone, bro. But yeah, you wanted me to apologize to some shit that I never did. Are you fucking kidding me? So I'm glad that I didn't come to your door that night because, like I said, it's just been me kissing your ass and fueling your ego. And ever since you got your little apartment and shit, your ego been up here, bro. Bring it down, gang. Bring it down. You acting like you this and you that now just because you slept in your car for a couple months and now you got a crib. No, baby. You still got ways to go. You see that apartment shit ain't easy, is it? Huh. Talk to, yeah, coming from a nigga who's been staying in his own shit for not even almost 2 years, nigga. Coming from a nigga who was paying bills and electric, all that shit, 2 years, nigga. Yeah, that shit ain't easy, is it? Okay. But yeah, I was like, hey, I'm headed back to Texas. I'm at the airport now, but I don't know if you ever got my message from the Android, but please keep in contact with me if anything comes up or if you need help. And please, you can use the DoorDash. I was still being nice. I was like, you use the DoorDash if you need to, because I know you ain't got no job right now. You lost your job because they tried to keep your car in some type of airport impound, and you had to pay $70, which I was finna pay out my pocket that night. You called me on the phone. I was like, I'm finna send you the money. And then it was like, oh, we got to keep your stuff because your tags, your registration is expired or whatever the case may be. And then you drove off and broke their fucking gate and shit and never returned to that job. Yeah, let's keep it $150. Let's keep it $150. Let's keep it real, gang. That was your first job that you had got when I got there. And the other shit that you was doing was DoorDash and then the Traba shit on the side. You feel me? Which was like a fucking $100 per shift, $100 per shift. You feel me? I'm not saying that, hey, at least she was contributing. I can give her that. You feel me? I can definitely give her that compared to others. But still, all in all, though, you feel me? All in all, though, I'm still holding up most of the fucking weight. I'm about to pay to get your car out the motherfucking airport impound, whatever the fuck that shit was, because they was holding your shit. And they had told your shit, and I was willing to pay that out of my pocket. Once again, me coming to help you and help you with your fucking problems. I had to come when you lost your job and shit. I came out there and did what I did to make sure you maintained your roof over your head. Your roof. Know that I didn't say my roof or our roof, your roof. Because that's how you treated it, and that's how you act when I got there. Like, it was just like, it wasn't even about us. It was just about you. Point blank, period. So that's another reason why I was acting the way I was acting while I was there. Because I'm like, bro, I feel like I'm just here just for your fucking slave work or some shit. Fuck. So I was like, here, you can use my DoorDash, whatever. I said, I just hope the best for you and you find the healing you need as I go find the healing I need. I got to take this opportunity to make things right with my mom, get myself together, get my license and a new apartment to have, for my workouts, get back to music, my music videos and streaming, and go back to my full strength and power and, get into the gym and shit, because I'm tired of saying it and not doing it. Facts. And then I was like, you taught me a lot about myself that I will refine in this purple flame, no cap, and come out of Titan. I said, I'm going for good this time, though. I said, I can't come back, and I'm not going to mess this opportunity up. I said, my mom finally decided, to give me a chance to better myself. You feel me? Cause like this, I had just moved back in with my mom right when I lost my shit. You feel me? And then I just turned around and dipped to go be with her. You feel me? And that made my mom feel some type of way. You feel me? But she was like, sit your ass. My mom was like, come back, sit your ass down and get yourself right again. You feel me? Get yourself right again. You good. So I just told her that, like, better myself and get on my shit financially. I said, so it'll be quite some time until we meet again. But my line is always open if you need anything, cause like I'm willing to fuck with you. You need 100, I got you. You need to vent, I got you. You feel me? You need some questions or something, answers, advice, I got you. And I said, please, and then I told her, I said, and please check if you're pregnant. My soul feel hella anxious about that. Not gonna cap, nigga, cause one of them sessions, nigga, I let a little something off in that thing. I'm gonna be for real. But yeah, she's like, way to be a man. If you thought I was, she double sent the message. Way to be a man. If you thought I was pregnant, it for sure wasn't meant of you to leave me alone and then send a message as if you're doing the right thing. No, actually, it was the right thing, because I could have still just came out there, or I could have just put in a court case to get custody of my child. That's not hard to do. And also had the evidence and proof to have custody of my child. But it was the right thing for me to do, because you were toxic. You were doing all this shit, and then you're displaying all this delusion. You're treating me any kind of way. You talking to me any kind of way. Then when I say when she get mad, she talk like a nigga. Boy, it was sometimes I wanted to run the fade. I told her that myself. I was like, it was times you talk so out of pocket. I wanted to run the fade with you like you was a nigga, because you coming off as one. You want to keep saying all this masculine energy. I'm tomboy. No, you still have nigga tendencies from being a stud. I don't think you're fully ready to be a woman yet. You feel me? I think. You feel me? I didn't say I know. I said I think. That's my hypothesis. My hypothesis is I don't think you was ready to be. You still should have. I don't know when you stopped being gay, but you should have went a little longer with that before bumping into me. Cause like damn. But. You know, and then she want to say like, there, women who outspoken, niggas like to say, oh, you want to be a man. No, nobody's trying to say you're being a man, bro, because you're outspoken. No, you just when you get mad, you want to start acting tough like you a nigga. Hoes who want to be a nigga get treated like a nigga. I'm just gonna say that. You feel me? For real. That's where I was coming at. Like, bro, you want to get on that spectrum, bro. Like, we can get on that spectrum. But then again, me being the bigger man, I never got on that spectrum with her, because I'm like, you're still a woman. You're a woman. And I'm not saying that as if, oh, you're less than me or anything. I'm just saying you're a woman. You're emotional. The moment I tee off on you the same way you tee off on me, it's going to hurt you different than it does to me, because you're going to feel it more than I feel it. As men are masters of emotional detachment. Men is emotional creatures too, just like women. But the difference between us, nigga, we will detach for some shit quickly and just say fuck everything and shut down. That's what we do. But yeah, she said, like, you sent a message to Reagan. She said TV, and she said, to be honest, even if I am with your child, you won't ever know anyway. Did you not forget that you said some grimy shit like that? So if I had a child by you, you wasn't never gonna tell me. Okay, cool. Thanks for wasting my time, energy, and being a liar. You wasn't even who you say you are on social media. Who the fuck did I say I was on social media? Nobody, nigga. I just said I'm a nigga that talk about real shit. Don't associate me with no community. The closest community you can associate me with is the scientific community, because all I deal with is science. Motherfuckers want to talk about, motherfuckers talk about metaphysics all the time, because that was some shit she said in her video or whatever. But she's like, anybody that want to talk about metaphysics don't know nothing about emotions. Bro, I don't just talk about metaphysics. I talk about real physics, quantum physics, physics 1, physics 2, quantum mechanics, quantum entanglement, quantum field theory, quantum mathematics, nigga. I talk about human anatomy, biology. I talk about human psychology. I talk about the motherfucking cellular biology. I talk about microbiology, nigga. I like, what? Come on now. Chemistry, 1 and 2. Like, come on, gang. That's what I talk about. And if you think I don't know nothing about emotions, I damn sure do, because a lot of emotions stem from psychological shit, and that's physical shit still. Physical and spiritual, but mainly physical though. Because your psychological state is being affected by a lot of shit around you in your environment in the physical world, which then plays a part on your emotions afterwards. Like what? And she said, estimation, the fake shit be so crazy to me, real talk. And then I just told her, like, look, I said, bro, you arguing with me over some dumb shit that wasn't true, and then got mad when I walked off, because that's what happened. She wanted to keep arguing and yelling, and then when I told her, you're just making up a line, I'm not finna sit here and tell you that, yes, this is something I did when I know I didn't. And I was like, I don't know why you keep getting angry and shit. You need to learn to calm down and just listen. That's another problem. You get so angry you don't want to listen to nobody. You just want to hear yourself yap and hear yourself talk. That's what Lucifer does. Lucifer is a prideful motherfucker. He just talks he talks because he loves to hear himself talk. You display that. And the female counterpart of Lucifer is Lilith, baby. So yeah, I didn't want to hear none of this shit. She said I'm like, bro, I'm not finna hear. I'm finna go get these guards so we can smoke and you can calm the fuck down and listen to what I gotta say. Cause you just woke up. You feel me? You sober as hell. You probably ready to smoke something. Blah 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 blah. Whatever. You feel me? And that's what I was finna go do. And when I walked off to go to the store, that's when she wanted to nudge me out, take the keys, cause she thought I was finna take her car or steal. Bro, I've been driving your car. I could have been stole your car if I wanted to. As many times you don't let me drive that bitch by myself. Be for real. Many times you don't went to sleep with me. I could have just woke up and took all your shit and been gone. But I'm not that nigga. You know I'm not that nigga. So yeah, I walked off and she got mad because she needs somebody to hear her talk. Bullshit. She wants you to feel her negativity. She wants to call you all these names and say all this shit to try to get you to get on that level so you can spaz out on her, and she has an even further validified reason to spaz back on you. She deals with toxicity. I don't know what her last bitch was going through, but never date another woman again, because that shit definitely fucked you off from dealing with men, for real. And then she said, then you want to shove niggas in locked doors. Or no, my bad, that's what I said. And I said, then you want to shove niggas in locked doors, lock niggas out, bro. If I would have stayed with you at some point, you would have tried putting hands on me. I know she would have. As much she denied. Because I said, you can't control your damn anger. You always want to say somebody emotional and can't control their shit, when you're the emotional one and can't control your shit. I said, which I am now realizing you've been projecting this entire time, and you still projecting this deviant ass energy all because I left and broke a pattern that your ass was too weak to break. And that leads me back to earlier when she was talking about I called her weak. Yes, you were too weak to break this toxic pattern that we were going through. I said fucking and left. When you was expecting me to come back, when you kicked me out, you was talking about I was expecting you to come back. You said you were going to the store to grab guards, and when you was gone, the cops at my door. Yeah, because I wanted my shit to leave. I got tired of that. I wasn't finna come back to you and apologize for none of that bullshit delusion coming out your motherfucking coming out your beautiful brain, because you have a beautiful brain. You're intelligent. You're more intelligent than what you're displaying, bro. And then I said, then you want to say some shit like that, talking about if you got my child, I'll never know. Like, who the fuck does that? But you know what? You cool, you got it. I was just trying to apologize, and I even sent you a message on my intro trying to work the shit out, and you never responded. Not my fucking fault. And then you told me you seen the message too. You seen that shit. You should have responded that night. I would have been back that night. We could have worked that shit out. Not my fault. And I said, you wasn't the one who left me. I was the one who left you. Now really sit and let that fucking sink in. That's why you fucking hurt right now, because you decided to do some shit that made me say, fuck it, I'm tired of going through this stupid shit. Period. That's what you don't want to admit to. And then she want to say the fact you're telling one-sided stories. Come on, baby, I'm all about explanations. Where was I telling one-sided stories at? Bring it there. Tell me. But then you want to say, but you got it. See, this is what people say. This is what niggas do when you on their head with the facts. And I said, bro, I couldn't even say shit no more. I was just like, bro. She's like, you hella projecting as well as manipulative. I said, I'm done. You got it. I'm done. And she's like, you got it, though. She said, all that matters is who left. So you want to keep saying you rejected me when I rejected you. All right, in all honesty, this is, and you said it right here. Talking about all that matters is left. Shows what's on your mind. Shows what's been on your mind, being right. Like, bro, are you serious? You saying that I've been wanting to leave? And this was March 2nd, 2025. This was this was literally like few days. I had just got back out here on March 3rd. This was a day before I got back out here, and a day right after I left from out there in Arizona. And then on top of that, let me see if I can find it real quick, right? Before I end this out, right? Jesus Christ. Jesus. What that little boy say? Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. It's crazy. I sent her a message and everything recently, trying to work shit out with her. I told her I still love her. I feel some type of way about her. And I told her, I was like, I don't want to lose you. Trying to feed into her fucking, you feel me? You know, I'm like, now that I look at it, cause she told me, she was like, all I wanted was the vulnerable you, and I just wanted you to tell me that you love me and didn't want to lose me. I'm like, I shouldn't have to tell you that. You should already know that I don't want to lose you, bro. You feel me? I shouldn't have to tell you that. But you wanted me to tell you that while I was there so I could further feed into your fucking pride on you having control over me. That was just gonna make you feel like, oh, I got full control over this nigga. I can do whatever the fuck I want. This nigga at his lowest. He lost his crib. He lost his granny. You feel me? This nigga, he had a weak point in his life. You took advantage of me at the weakest point of my life, bro. Especially when I lost my granny, nigga. That was my other half, nigga. I was going through that shit for a hot minute. And the fact I couldn't even see her fucking past really ate me the fuck up. And you took advantage of that at me at my fucking lowest. And another thing, I know you have some type of demonic energy around you, bro. I lost my fucking granny ashes being at your house, bro. Do you not know that shit still sit with me? I don't, because I remember the first time I had misplaced that shit in my pants, and it was in the you know, it got caught up in the washer and dryer, because she brought it to me. She's like, yo, you know, this was in your I seen this in the washer. It was in one of your pants pockets, and I had it, and then I don't even know, I put it somewhere. I know I put it somewhere where it couldn't, you feel me? I think I set it like on her table or some shit where the rest of her crystals and shit was. And then after that, I never seen the ashes ever again. I'm not saying that she did something with it, but then at the same time, I am saying she did something with it. So it's like 50-50. You feel me? I don't have no solid proof of that. But like, I was at a weak point in my life, bro. You took advantage of that shit, gang. And you want to keep saying baggage from my past relation? No, nigga, it was baggage from fucking losing my granny. I lost my apartment. I lost that job that I had, because that was a good job that I had. I was getting paid good, nigga. I was just finna get a higher raise to where, nigga, I was gonna be living good, comfortably, and all that shit got taken from me. You feel me? I lost a piece of me during that process too, like my identity, bro. So when I came out there, I didn't even know what the fuck I was or who I was, bro. What I like from all the shit that I just went through, and then I'm arguing with you and shit in the midst of all that. Before I even meet you, we talking and shit. I'm arguing with you and shit and all this shit. That's adding on to that. That's what this motherfucking woman, Inasia Coleman, don't want to fucking mention, is the other side of the shit that was going on with me that you don't want to express to these people on your fucking YouTube channel. Don't lie to them motherfucking people, because I'm damn sure not gonna lie to mine. I'm damn sure not gonna lie to my tribe over here. You keep talking about you trying to find your tribe and this, that, and the third. Ain't no tribe ain't no people gonna congregate to you, bro, if you displaying that kind of energy and you think that shit ain't gonna come with a consequence, nigga. You think the other person ain't gonna come back and say some shit. Crazy as hell, gang. You crazy as hell. So let me see if I can find this shit, right? Let's see. Hold on, I think it's on my other. Let me check this one real quick. Let me see. Nope, it's not on this one. Hold on. That was 2024 September 3rd. Like, damn, bro. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Cause it was. I remember she. Oh wait, hold on. It's actually. Hold on. I don't think I can. Jesus Christ. I'm trying to show y'all one more thing. I'm over here looking through all my email. Let me. Let me see. Yeah, it should be in there. I don't know why it's not popping up. Oh, let me check my other email real quick. Damn, I cannot find. I might have to go my. Hold on, y'all. Let me go my inbox real quick. Go all the way back to March. Let me go back. Go back forward. Go back forward. Hold on. Go back forward again. Damn, y'all, I might not be able to find it. But it was an email that she sent through her phone number. I don't even know how you do that shit. Telling me that she's, you know, I showed it in my one of my videos, but I had whatchamacallit. Damn, that's crazy. I can't find it. But yeah, I don't even know how you do that shit. Send an email with your phone number, cause like I remember seeing the shit pop up. She had sent me some shit right after that miss. You know, all that shit that I just showed y'all. You know, on iMessage. You know, she sent the message right after that time. I still want to have, you know, kids with you. You still the man I want to be with. Da 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 da. You feel me? And I was just like, you know, okay, you know, cool. We gonna do this. Let's do this. But you know, we gotta stop it. You know, going at each other like this. You feel me? Just take time with each other. You feel me? And things ain't gotta be so so crazy between me and you. Yeah, I might not be able to find it, y'all. I don't know where it's at. Oh, here it is. I got it right here. This was March 3rd. This was, let's see, March 2nd. This was March 3rd after I sent her all that, you know, when I was at the airport and shit. This is what she sent me in the text. She's like, look, I want you in my life. I still see you as the man I want to marry and have kids with. I don't know if I'm being delusional. Probably is. I don't know. I don't care. Because you're the first man I've ever been with, but I genuinely don't want to be with another man, Orlin. My family loves you, and I would be lying if I say I don't know how much that made me feel warm inside, which I love to hear that. You feel me? I do, and I want us to do our thing, but like, we can't if this is going on with you. You feel me? On this scale, so this shit suck, y'all. This shit suck. I just wanted to marry that girl. That's all I wanted to do. I just wanted to marry her and have like 3-4 kids. That's all. And just make her feel like the happiest woman in the world. But hey, you feel me? I guess I failed in that. You feel me? I failed in that. But other than that, I appreciate everybody, man. I value y'all most importantly, man. Y'all stay in tune. Y'all stay hydrated, nigga. I done killed all this water. Oh, I got my sparkling water though still. Yes, sir. On the side. That's what y'all call, nigga. But yeah, you know, y'all stay hydrated. You know, it's hot out here. The UV is hitting at 11. I'm absorbing all that shit. You feel me? I don't know what else to tell you about this shit. This is my experience. This is my experience with a woman who was formerly gay, but you know didn't want to be gay because she liked men. This is my experience with a woman who has never been with a man before. Well, now has been with a man before, which me was the first man. My experience with a woman, you feel me, that's trying to learn how to love a man. You probably know how to love a woman, but do you know how to love a man? You feel me? It's not hard. Simple creatures, as they say. You know, I cared for the girl. I still do. You know, but shit like this make me like stay at a distance though. You feel me? So I don't know, bro. I just feel like everything I did was just pointless, bro. All the love, the talks, the reinsurance, the solutions to the problems, trying to fix myself to be better for her. You know, she mentioned something about cutting my hair off and sending my hair hold energy, which she was like, oh, she said something about that. I don't believe in that. She's like, you don't gotta believe it, you gotta know it. No, bro, I'm just not finna follow a trend that everybody else is doing. I see everybody cutting they hair off, bro. I'm not following that trend. Now, don't get me wrong, I went back to the fro. Y'all see I went back to the fro. Because I'm like, damn, everybody getting locks. Everybody either cutting their locks or getting locks. But what about afros? So I'm like, I'm finna go back to my afro. Fuck it. I'm finna rock my afro and just let my shit get, you feel me, be free. The more my shit fro, the more my energy flows. You feel me? That's just how I'm not locking my energy in no more. You feel me? I'm not locking my energy in no more. I'm letting my shit, you feel me, fro out. My shit kind of little, I gotta pick my shit. You feel me? I ain't pick my shit, but hey. You know, yeah, so I mean that's the only, but and I only took the twist out for that reason in the looks too. You feel me? I was like, I wonder what I look like with this. You feel me, with this fro? So you know, I kind of cut the like ends of my twist so they can, you know, untwist and all that shit, whatever, and then pick my shit. I'm like, ooh, I was like, that fro big as hell, nigga. I was like, if I hot comb my shit, I get my shit braided. You feel me? Get the cornrows, cause I'm really thinking. I'm thinking going cornrows, y'all, but I'm like, nah, I'm gonna stay fro. I'm gonna stay fro OJ. You feel me? I like the fro. I'm going back to the 70s with this shit. I'm going back to the roots with this shit, nigga. But other than that, I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all staying tuned like always. I'll be back with another one, man. Y'all stay vigilant. You feel me? Y'all stay vigilant and diligent. Vigilant and diligent for shit like this, bro. I'm out.